Hey guys and welcome back. It's me Arnav and this is my 3D printed Boombox Bluetooth speaker. Originally it was supposed to look something like this, but I haven't painted it yet. So the first thing that comes in mind after seeing this 3D printed Bluetooth speaker is that it's pretty huge, and making this speaker does cause me a lot of problem. Here's the first problem that I face. I only have this Ender 3 with me, which is really a nice printer, but its build surface is small. I had to print part in pieces, which really took time, approximately 50 hours. Then there was the warping problem and the 3D printed bed leveling problem and stuff. Each of those problems were a chance to learn something new, and we can do better next time. Anyways, aside from all those problems, I completed this project and it took almost a week. And the end result was this huge 3D printed Bluetooth speaker, which works really well. As for the painting process, I'll prepare a separate video for the painting, priming and filling of this 3D printed part. The heart of this project is this audio amplifier which I got from PCBWay's gift shop. More about them later. In this video, I'm gonna show you guys the whole build process of this speaker setup. So if you want its CAD file along with other crucial details, then go to this project's page. Link is in video description. So the speaker that I'm using are from my old home theater setup made by Samsung. I salvaged these speakers from it and prepared a body or an enclosure for them. Also, this speaker setup is made in such a way that we can add two more speakers to make it a 3x3 speaker with much more power output. Here's how this is possible. I've placed two speakers on the left side and two on the right side. On each side, two speakers are housed in their own bodies. We prepare a new speaker body and then add it in between these two on both sides. The setup will be much taller Bluetooth speaker which will be louder than the current setup. But that is just an improvement point. Let me show you guys how I built this setup now. Making a Bluetooth speaker requires very fewer parts. You need a driver, which in my case was this 100-watt Bluetooth audio amplifier module. This module uses TPA3116D2, which is a 100-watt filter-free Class D stereo amplifier. I got this module from the PCBWay's gift shop. PCBWay's gift shop is an online marketplace where you can get a variety of electronic module and boards for their genuine prices. Or you could use the PCBWay currency, which is called beans. You get these beans after ordering something from PCBWay as reward points. Or you can also get them by posting any project in their PCBWay's community. Check out PCBWay for getting great PCB service at a less cost. Then I use more than a roll of filament in this project. Filament material was PLA and the color doesn't matter because I am planning to give this speaker a metallic silver paint soon. Then I use a 12 volt 7.5 Ah battery pack which I got from the internet. Also, I've used a lot of nuts and bolt in this project. More than 20 M4 nuts and bolt and 16 M3 nuts and bolt along with 12 M2 screws. Wire, switches, DC jack, a diode, 3mm LED and 10K resistance for LEDs. I modeled this speaker in Fusion 360. The modeling part took time, but in the end the result was this Bluetooth speaker which is made in parts. In total there are 5 separate enclosure sections that will be attached to each other with help of nut and bolt. Now here's an issue. Each body was taking too long time to print, even with a 0.5 mm nozzle. So I divided each model into two parts, top and bottom. I printed all the parts in two sections. So I had to make them a single part again by gluing them together with super glue. You could use a special 3D print material glue here, but normal super glue will also work fine. I did this with total of 5 sections and in the end the result was a complete single enclosure for each speaker. Also, about the print setting, I use a 20% infill with supports, 0.2 mm layer height and a 0.5 mm nozzle. The 0.5 mm nozzle help a lot in reducing the print time. Also, if you don't have a 3D printer, you could use PCBWay's 3D printing service for this project. PCBWays also offer a great 3D printing service that includes FDM, SLA, SLS and other stuff. Making parts on your own is good, but getting them made by a professional manufacturer is better, as they will provide high quality stuff which will improve the overall quality of the project. The assembly process includes adding the speaker to its enclosure first and then attaching each speaker enclosure with each other in ascending order. The process is really simple. We have to add first two enclosure with each other with M4 nuts and bolt. Tightening each nut and bolt is crucial here, as each part will support the next one, so nothing should be loose here. Next, we add speaker to this assembled body. I added the 1 ohm speaker in the first enclosure and then used the 3D printed bushes to hold the speaker in its place. I had to use 4 bushes in each speaker. Next, I added 4 ohm speaker in its place, which was the second enclosure with 3D printed bushes. After tightening each and every nut and bolt, we got this nice 3D printed enclosure that holds 2 speakers. Now all that left to do was to add the remaining 3 enclosure with this body, which include a battery and amplifier enclosure along with 2 more speaker enclosures. I prepared 2 more speaker module first. I added the remaining speaker in their assigned enclosure, and then all that left to do was to mount everything together. We start this by first adding the battery and audio amplifier enclosure next to the previously made speaker enclosure. Then we add the remaining 2 speakers enclosure in the right order. Tightening each nut and bolt is the key here, which would make this speaker setup sturdy and rock hard. Next, we have to set up the lid and the audio amplifier with the battery wiring setup. It's actually pretty simple. I've added a switch in between the battery and audio module. A charging jack has been added on the battery's VCC port and ground port with a diode in between DC jack output and the battery input port. Also, I have added this 3mm LED on the DC jack side to indicate the charging mode. After wiring everything with the lid, I place the audio amplifier and pots in their place with nuts provided with the audio amplifier. In the end, after placing the amplifier in its place, we connect the speaker 1 and 2 in parallel and connect them with the left side, and then speaker 3 and 4 on the right side of the audio amplifier port. After finalizing the wiring, we put on the lid on each section and attach them permanently with 2mm screws. The speaker is finally ready to rock and roll. Not exactly, as we still need to paint this setup, which I will do in the next video. For now, this is the final project. Now let's hear the result of this overall build. Originally, I wanted to print this with grey PLA and then apply metallic paint to its surface to make it look something like this. But because of some stock problem, I was unable to get the metallic paint this week. So stay tuned for the next part because I'm planning to paint this setup next week. Thanks PCBWay for supporting this project. You can check out PCBWay for getting great PCB service along with 3D printing services for a very less cost. Stay tuned for the next part and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.